Hey, it's me, Kwandal Dingo here. Christmas is coming and I have many things on my list. One of these things that I want is a rework of the world. Now, I don't want to seem the type of person that absolutely wants it and get mad if it's not added. I am better than that. Trust me. But I still want to talk about it since Dio's like a really popular character in JoJo and the presentation of the world is, in my opinion, quite lackluster. Now that doesn't mean that this should be a priority. In fact, there are many other stands that should have a rework, so the devs can take the time for that. It is still an interesting thing to talk about since I think there is clearly some hidden potential considering that less popular stands have way better treatment than literally the most popular stand ever is quite weird. But what are those issues? We'll start out with the moveset, the knife throw. It's as bland as it gets. A good projectile, don't get me wrong, but when you see Soft and Wet shooting a big ass nuke on your face, you're thinking to yourself, you know, I kinda wanna use that. And you delete it. Same thing for Kick Barrage. It's a very basic move. Nothing interesting. The only time you're thinking about using the stand is for its titular move, the world. But other stands have TS and have cooler moves, so you end up using them instead. Since YBA is a Roblox JoJo game known well for its amazing visual quality, there's clearly an opportunity to have interesting visuals. I have seen other games make cool stuff with the Dio character and his stand, but it's quite sad not to see it here. Also, the Road Roller. Probably one of the coolest moves Dio has, and they somehow made it boring as hell. Apart from the fact that this move barely works most of the time, it is just our giant roller you pull out of nowhere and you punch it a few times. No cool explosion at the end, no voice line screaming. And I know I am not the first one to say it, but it being a cinematic beatdown will work so well. Hell, its alternative counterpart, the World AU, is better even if they are somewhat similar. Apart from overall good moves and its kit, it has a smoke grenade that you can shoot and it goes. Like, you can't tell me that sounds way more fun to use than this thing. But there is a huge question to be made. Why not just get the evolution stand? Well, it's a fair point, but that is just ignoring the issue and hiding it completely. Their evolution in fact look cooler in every way possible, but that makes it that you have to farm for them. That is such a shitty way for a stand to be represented as in the eyes of people. One of JoJo's most powerful stand turned into a literal crop. And that's the sad part. Instead of fixing the problem directly, we ignore it and put the cool stuff on other abilities. Doing it for only them and not the base stand seems too much unfair.